Hannah Wallace and welcome to Finextra TV. Today we're in The Hague for the Temenos Community Forum 2019, the theme of which is Digital Banking Reloaded. Joining me now in the studio is Twigg of Judo Capital, and we're going to be discussing neobanks in Australia, specialising in SMEs using cloud technology. Hello Alex, thank you very much for joining us.
It's an absolute pleasure, thank you for having me.
So to start off the interview then, could you sort of set the scene for us and tell us a bit about the banking industry in Australia and why the launch of Judo Capital?
Yeah, of course. Like most countries around the world, the Australian banking market is dominated by four very significant players. And it has been for the last 100 years. And it's time for some change. We got very frustrated as bankers ourselves, working in those large organisations, in our inability to change them, in our inability to do the right thing by customers and really to give customers what they want. Particularly in the SME sector. The SME sector has been underserved for many years now. I mean, there's even in Australia, there's expected to be a $70 billion shortfall in credit for those businesses. And that's due to regulation with the way that capital allocation has been done through Basel, which has forced banks to focus their capital in the retail home loan sector and starved what is the engine room of Australia of the money that those businesses need to grow and support the economy.
All right, and how would you say Judo Capital differentiates itself from other incumbent banks when it comes to sort of what it offers, new services, products?
Well, it's not really rocket science.
Yes.
Right, we just try to give business owners what they actually want, which is a human interaction with somebody that can come to their premises, understands their business, is knowledgeable about finance, can help them manage their business and give them an empowered decision really quickly. That's what business owners want. They want quick decisions, they want certainty, and they want somebody that's really interested in their business who's going to help it grow.
All right, well, following on from that quite nicely then, how do you propose to change the way financial services are delivered?
Great question. What you've seen in the last 10 or 15 years in most large incumbent banks is that they have been driven by cost pressures to centralise everything. They've been driven by regulation to centralise everything, and they've de-skilled the frontline banker to even such an extent that some customers just ask to ring a contact centre when they want to do, they want a $2 million business loan and they have to ring an unknown contact centre. And what that's meant is that they've got silos of systems, multiple handoffs, and tremendously long chains, and potentially those long chains of process end in no. Yeah. So what we decided to do was sort of take the digital bank methodology of straight through processing and automation, but instead put a human on the front. So one of our bankers should be able to go out to a customer premises. They should be able to wander the factory, look at the books, agree a deal, and come back out to the car park, complete everything they need to do on their iPhone and send the docs to the customer before they leave. No middle office, no back office, no outsourcing, no offshoring, just really empowered, skilled bankers who can understand what their customers want and have a great relationship. Sure,
so watch this space. All right, and looking towards the future, sort of crystal ball question, how do you see this space sort of evolving in the future?
Oh, this space is going to go mad, right? It's absolutely going to go mad. You see every country around the world, every government having the same issue. Small businesses starved of credit, and they're all trying to take affirmative actions to sort that out. You're going to see the big banks try and reclaim that space, and they're going to try and come back into it. The problem is they're all on a sort of a predetermined path, trying to unwind 15 years of centralisation and mechanisation is going to be really, really hard for them. And you're going to see an awful lot of new entrants in the space. You're going to see a lot of fintechs come in at the sort of the bottom end, the short-term cash flow lend space, and you're going to see the big banks probably retreat up into the corporate space.
Mm-hmm. Some exciting developments ahead then.
Indeed.
Alex, this has been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you for watching.